My name is UK Gaming 24 here with a breaking news story, breaking in about the last 10 minutes or so. And this has come from the official Liverpool FC account. I have this in here that says Liverpool FC can confirm Arnold Slot is to depart his role as head coach with immediate effect, and that the process to appoint a successor is underway. He leaves with a Premier League title to his name and our deepest gratitude and appreciation. Now, I think it's fair to say, um, when Arnold Slot came in, he came in at a time where I think a lot of people expected him to do nothing at all. He replaced, arguably, Liverpool's greatest manager of the Premier League era. Probably Liverpool's best, manager since the likes of Bill Shankly and Bob Paisley. He came in his first season and immediately won the Premier League title, which I think is fair to say every fan who are fans of rival clubs of Liverpool didn't expect that to happen. I don't think Liverpool fans expected it to happen. In fact, myself, being a Liverpool fan, and my friends and family who are Liverpool fans or just fans of football, we were kind of expecting, maybe a Champions League place. That's what we thought for Arne Slot's first season in charge of Liverpool Football Club. That's what we were expecting and hoping for. He would go on to win the Premier League title, winning it with a few weeks to go, and it was an incredible season for Liverpool in terms of the Premier League. Last season, however, I think it's fair to say Liverpool have dropped significantly. Like I say, in the past few moments, Liverpool FC have confirmed Slot is gone. I think a lot of Liverpool fans will be just annoyed a little bit because if they'd have done this maybe sooner, they would have gotten Xavi Alonso in, who obviously I know a lot of Liverpool fans did want to replace Arnold Slot. Obviously, Xavi Alonso's had some incredible success in Europe, and hello to whoever's watching, welcome. But yes, so breaking in the last, like I say, just over 10 minutes ago, Liverpool have confirmed that Slot is gone. We don't know, obviously, who will be taking over as manager. There were some rumours that I believe the current Southampton manager, I believe it is, or Bournemouth manager, I should say, sorry, has got some interest in joining Liverpool. But it could be anyone. I mean, I'm sure a lot of Liverpool fans would almost like to see maybe Klopp back, but I don't think that's going to happen for a minute. I'm going to be honest with everyone now. I know if there's any Liverpool fans watching this, maybe watching this live or watching this as a video later on. Obviously, the news is going to be breaking everywhere, or has broken. I actually didn't. I was one of the last people probably defending Slot. I mean, for me, I always said that he earned himself a bad season or a somewhat bad season. I mean, I don't think. I mean, I'm not going to try and defend Liverpool last season. I mean, we were shocking. We had so many bad losses. The start of the season, we won I think our first 6 games. But you look at for example, the Newcastle game where Rio Ingamo, is that how you pronounce his name? I probably botched that, and I apologise. Um, Won that game in a 3-2 victory. I kept looking at those results. We were winning by the skin of our teeth. We were just doing it. And I was like, this can't keep going. And sadly, it soon stopped. But yeah, it's just such a massive shame that this has happened. Apologies for the pause there. I was just having some audio issues, but yeah, like I said, I want to get what you I want to know what you guys think. Do you think it was time for him to go? Do you guys think he should have gone sooner in the season? And let me know, who do you guys want to see if you are Liverpool fans? Um, replace Arne Slot. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I know a lot about managers and football and things like that. I mean, obviously last season I try and watch every Liverpool game, but I don't watch football as much as I used to. Um, I know there's a certain Pep that's uh, no longer employed by Man City, but I don't think he would join Liverpool, funnily enough. But yeah, like I say, it'll be interesting to see who does join. I mean, I've also just been looking. It's actually the 1 year um, to the day that Frimpong signed to Liverpool as well. But yeah, like I say, this has come out as a bit of a surprise, but at the same time, not a surprise. I mean, I know a lot of Liverpool fans wanted Slot out. They wanted him gone. They wanted him finished with the club. Um, I did say that if Slot hadn't have won the Premier League in his first season and hadn't have come out and won something big, and this was his second season, then yeah, I would have probably said yeah a lot sooner it was time for him to go out of the club. But obviously he won the Premier League, and I thought, you know what, as long as we get at least Champions League this season, he can have a bad season. Every manager has bad seasons. I mean, Jurgen Klopp had bad seasons, you know. But like I said, it has officially broken now in the last 20 minutes or so that he has gone. Obviously, Liverpool scraping into the Champions League this season, just finishing fifth, of course, by 3 points. They had 17 wins, 9 draws, and 12 losses. Which is it just goes to show, obviously, how big of a role being manager of Liverpool Football Club is. Because obviously we had such a poor season, and if you look back to obviously last season, the 24-25 season. I mean, Liverpool won the title by 10 points. Only 4 losses the whole campaign. 25 wins and 9 draws, which was a fantastic season, obviously, for Liverpool. And we did have some good wins, obviously, this season as well. I mean, we beat Real Madrid, which to me was just an absolutely incredible game. And I honestly think that game, um, we should have potentially scored a lot more, but obviously, is it Quartar, their goalkeeper, was just fantastic on the night, and yeah, thankfully, we did win that match, but sadly we didn't do much more in the Champions League after that. But yeah, like I said, this is a huge breaking news story. To a degree, I'm kind of surprised, but at the same time, I'm not. It's a bit of a weird thing. I mean, I think a lot of Liverpool fans were expecting Slot to go sooner rather than later. Like I say, I think what I would have, for me personally, I know this is going to annoy some Liverpool fans out there. I think him winning the Premier League, I mean, don't get me wrong, you can't compare his first season to Klopp's because the team that Klopp had when he came in compared to the team Slot had was like night and day. I mean, Klopp's team that when he came in was not very good, whereas Slot's team when he came in and he had so many fantastic players. I mean, yeah, like I say, it's just totally different. But I mean, obviously this season has been a massive blow to Liverpool. They've lost obviously Andy Robertson. He's off to Tottenham Hotspur, I believe. The deal has not been confirmed yet, but it should be in very soon. Mohamed Salah, arguably Liverpool's, for me, the second best player in the Premier League for Liverpool Football Club. I just can't put him above Gerrard, even though Salah's won more trophies, I think, than Gerrard won. I just can't do that. So, yeah, obviously losing him. A few more potential people departing as well, and hopefully, Liverpool will be able to get in a new manager quick, be able to rebuild the team and push on to the new season. But there you go, guys. Like I said, this was just a quick, prompt live stream that I decided I wanted to do because, as I say, we have now had the news that Arne Slot has gone. And if you are a fan of Liverpool or maybe just a fan of football and you want to give me your predictions for who the next manager will be, then please let me know in the comments down below. Who do you think it should be? Do you think Liverpool should have done this earlier to bring in Xavi Alonso? Who knows who's going to be coming in next? All I know is whoever it is, I hope that they have success. And like I say, I'm going to finish this video shortly, but I just want to also add, I am actually just a little bit stunned. I feel like this is maybe a mutual thing, just because Liverpool usually are not a club who sack managers, especially like after one bad season. I mean, you know, we're usually a club that will stick with managers for at least a couple of seasons. And like I say, I know we had a bad season last season, but the season before that, we won the Premier League. But yeah, like I say, it is official now. I'll read the statement one last time. This came out just over 20 minutes ago. Liverpool FC can confirm Arne Slot is set to depart his role as head coach with immediate effect, and that the process to appoint a successor is underway. He leaves with a Premier League title to his name, and our deepest gratitude and appreciation. What I will say is, from my personal opinion on Arne Slot, is he came in and took a job that I don't think a lot of people in football would have been able to not be able, not no, let me rephrase this, not be able to do, but would have definitely struggled or not wanted, because obviously he was taking over from the greatest Premier League manager for Liverpool, Jurgen Klopp, who came in when Liverpool was sort of like just broken. He built the team back up. He obviously won us the Premier League, the Champions League, FA Cup, League Cup, Club World Cup, the Super Cup. I think it was 2 League Cups. Was it 2 FA Cups? I can't quite remember off the top of my head. Welcome to whoever's watching. Obviously, Slot came in after Klopp, and took, like I say, this Liverpool team that Klopp left him, and it was a great team. Don't get me wrong, it was a brilliant team, but he came in and won the Premier League in his first season, which not a lot of managers have been able to do. And again, I'm not saying that he shouldn't have been able to just not do anything. He should have been able to do something. But like I said, this is the fact that he is now is official. He's gone from the club. It's just, like I say, incredible that Liverpool have finally sacked a Slot after a bad season. I honestly thought that what they would do is they would probably this summer not be able to spend as much as they did last summer, because obviously Liverpool famously up until last season were not big spenders. Even during the Klopp era, they did buy a couple of expensive players, but usually they'd buy players fairly cheap. But like I say, this summer they spent a record amount of money on players which are still, and I think the best way to put it is still sort of like adjusting to the Premier League. But yeah, like I say, it's kind of an amazing story, and I'm surprised Liverpool did decide to get rid of Slot. I honestly thought they would probably give him until, I think when I spoke to my cousin about this, I think we said Liverpool would at least give him until Christmas of next season to see how the club was doing, to see what transfers were going to happen, etc. But he said no, they decided to sack him now. We'll have to see who comes in. I mean, I don't know if anybody, like I say, in the comments or in the chat, if while this is live, wants to give me their guesses or who they'd like to see come in as manager. Like I say, I'm not going to say I am totally upset that Slot's gone, because personally I think we'd have a bad season. I mean, again, if any Liverpool fans are watching this, you're probably going to go mad at me for saying this, but I would have given Slot till at least Christmas this season, which, because for me, I think him winning that Premier League trophy, okay, winning that Premier League trophy should have given Slot a bit more time. I mean, I can't think of many managers who, in any leagues around the world, especially in Europe, that have come in on their first season, taken over from arguably, I mean, the last time I think a great manager left a club and a successor came in it didn't exactly go too well. But Slot came in his first season, and I think a lot of rival fans and just fans, even Liverpool fans, thought, yeah, he's not going to do a whole lot, right? He's not going to win. He might get far in the Champions League, but that might be about it. But in the end, they went on to win the Premier League. Now, what I will say is that if Slot hadn't have won anything in his first season, and this would have been, this second season that's just gone by, was his second season in charge, yeah, I would have probably said he needs sacking sooner rather than later, But like I say, I am surprised because Liverpool aren't known for sacking managers after such a short period. I think the last time Liverpool sacked a manager quite quickly was Roy Hodgson, who of course famously, I believe, said something on the lines of Liverpool weren't too big for a relegation fight, which was absolutely ridiculous, and he had to go. But like I say, it's just to me, it's just crazy to think that Liverpool have broken the news that Slot is gone, and yeah, it's time to see who could potentially take over. I mean, I'm not sure myself. I mean, I'm sure soon enough there will be, all the rumours about all the bets coming out of who the next manager could be. I mean, I know some people will probably want maybe Steven Gerrard. Some people might want, I don't know. Some people might want. I think it was a Bournemouth manager um, to come in. Like I say, we'll just have to wait and see who is going to be next. There's a lot of room. Obviously, this is going to be now the time where the rumours are going to start coming out about, oh, it could be this person, it could be that person. I mean, I remember though, before Slot came in, I think was it the former Manchester United manager Bruno Fernandes, I believe it. Not Bruno Fernandes, that's the player. Ruben Amorim, sorry, Amoy. Um, I think at one point he was like the favourite to come into Liverpool, but he actually turned Liverpool down, which I think Liverpool fans can say to Manchester United fans, thank you for that. Um, but yeah, like I say, we'll just have to see. There's going to be obviously a lot of speculation, a lot of rumours going about of who is going to be the next Liverpool manager. I will end the streams by quickly once again reading the statement that was put out by Liverpool Football Club. When I can get it on my phone, I do apologise. I did have it, but it's now. So once again, Liverpool FC can confirm Arnold Slot is set to depart his role as head coach with immediate effect, and that the process to appoint a successor is underway. He leaves with a Premier League title to his name and our deepest gratitude and appreciation. So there you have it, guys. Once again, thank you very much for watching this. Please let me know down in the comments below who you think could or should take over as Liverpool manager. And until the next video, adios.